So in this video, I'm going to be field stripping, cleaning, lubricating, and reassembling a Tokarev pistol chambered in 7.62 by 25. Just showing you that the firearm is safe. First, take out the assembly pin. It is held in place by a retainer, so I just slide it back using the mag itself. Once the retainer is out of the way, you can just push the pin out, and it might help to push the slide back a little bit to ease the tension. Then pull the slide forward and keep some pressure on the spring, the recoil spring, because it can jump out of place. Simply pull the trigger assembly out. To take the recoil spring out, just pull it towards you and then lift it out. The barrel won't come out until you turn the bushing 180 degrees and then just pull it out. Then the barrel should just slide out itself. I like to spray the inside of the barrel with some gun cleaner and letting it soak for a few minutes. Then I do about a dozen pass-throughs with the cleaning rod and brush. Then I do some pass-throughs with the cleaning patch. I like to do some wet pass-throughs and some dry pass-throughs until it comes out clear. Next, I wipe down the smaller parts left on the table using a cloth soaked in some cleaning solution. I clean the frame and I make sure I don't neglect the mag well. Next, I take the firing pin out of the slide. Normally I don't really bother doing this, but because this shoots corrosive ammo I tend to do it. And also it's not meant to be dry fired, so I take it out just to inspect the firing pin in case one of my guests that I took up to the range dry fired it and it damaged the pin itself. I recommend using a brass punch or nylon punch to not damage the metal. I do take extra attention cleaning the slide than I normally would do on a pistol because I do shoot corrosive ammunition out of this. Now that everything's clean and dry, I move on to oiling. Now I do like to leave a film of oil inside of the barrel itself for storage. Then I move on to oiling the smaller parts left on the table. For the slide and the frame, I mainly concentrate on where there'll be metal to metal contact. Make sure to change your gloves if it gets too oily or dirty to handle things. To put the firing pin and its spring back inside of the slide, just push it in and hold it in and make sure the notch is facing up north from the slide, and then push the retaining pin on the side in. Next, put the barrel in place and then put the bushing in upside down and then rotate it up until it's flush with the slide. Getting the recoil spring back in is pretty simple. Just compress it in. Just make sure that the metal piece on the barrel that holds the assembly pin in place is held outwards. Pop the trigger assembly back in. Push the slide back into place. To put the assembly pin back into place, just put some pressure back onto the slide and then push the assembly pin in and it should just pop inside. And don't forget to push the assembly pin retainer back into place or you're gonna have a bad time. I do a function check to make sure everything is working as it should do. I like to finish off with a silicone cloth to make sure the outside metal is protected from the elements. And it's easy as that. Thanks for watching.